Okay, during my shift, I've been taking care of Mr. Hazarika. He is an 85-year-old male who's from India. He was admitted to the ICU 3 days ago from med-surg. He's currently intubated. He has a Foley catheter and a temporary central line as well as an EJ tube. All of his lines are patent. He has a living will and multiple children who have been visiting him periodically. He's currently sedated because he's been showing signs of MODS. He had an ECG scheduled for this morning and has been receiving TPN throughout the day through his EJ tube. He came into the ER 6 days ago. He spent 3 of those on med-surg. He has been diagnosed with sepsis secondary to pneumonia. He tested positive for pneumonia in the ED 6 days ago. When he came up to ICU 3 days ago, he was intubated. He's been intubated since. He's from India, he has a clean health history. He had a hip replacement 6 years ago and a stent placed 2 years ago. He has had a diagnosis of type 2 diabetes, but has had it well managed for over 21 years. He manages it with an insulin regimen and met over-the-counter his prescription anti-diabetic medications. He's continued to decline the last couple days. He is showing signs of MODS. The sepsis that he was diagnosed with a couple days ago has definitely gotten worse. He is still needing continuous suction almost every time you go in his room, naso-oral suction for his secretions. He is unarousable. He is not alert and oriented. He has a glaucoma scale of 6. He has Anscara all over his body, 3+ equally. He has decreased pulses and increased capillary refill time, hypoactive bowel sounds. He hasn't had a bowel movement since yesterday at 16:30, and he's only had 360 milliliters of urine output during this shift, and it has been dark amber with brown sediment. His ECG from this morning showed he has an increased blood volume on the right side of his heart. He has an increased white blood cell count, an extremely high lactic acid count at 2.9. And his last ABG showed that his pH was 6.9. He is not showing any signs of responding to the antibiotics yet. I called the doctor. I recommended another prescription for antibiotics and to start a fluid bolus to help combat the MODS.